Now that you have your Zoom account settings all set up, let's go ahead and schedule a meeting. When you log into your Zoom account page, your meetings tab will be automatically selected for you. Across the top, you have more meeting options. We'll work in upcoming meetings, and that's where we'll do the scheduling. Click Schedule New Meeting, and then give it a topic name. Be descriptive here so that back on the whole list of scheduled meetings that you have, you're able to identify what each meeting is at a later date. So I'll call this office hours or Blackboard training. Okay. You do not have to put a description in, that's optional. Come on down and select a date. So I'll select Monday and my time. We'll hold these at 9 a.m. and the duration will be an hour. If you're on a basic account, your meetings will turn off automatically at 40 minutes. At 40 minutes, the link just stops working and everyone's screen goes blank. So be sure to attend to that and know that you can start another meeting immediately after. And I'll give you a tip on basic accounts in just a minute. But for us premium users, you can run meetings for as long as you like, and the duration is more for the person who's receiving the invitation than it is for you. I have an hour selected, but I could go 40 minutes or I could go for 3 hours if I wanted to. It's not going to cut me off, and it doesn't matter if I stop early. Nothing's going to happen. And this is just letting folks know how long the meeting is scheduled for. If it is a recurring meeting, you can use options down here in this drop down to set the recurrence. So if I want to hold this every Monday, have Monday selected here, it's going to happen weekly, and I'll give it an end date. So let's say I'm going to do this 5 times, or I could select a particular date. But I'll just go ahead and say 5 times. Then you have some extra options down here. These are meeting settings. They need to match the settings on the settings link that you selected. Otherwise, these will override the other settings. So if I'm over here and I forget to have the waiting room checked, but I have waiting room checked in my settings area, it looks like this, they'll just be able to come in without going to the waiting room. They won't go to the waiting room first. So I need to make sure everything matches. So you can go ahead and set everything up. If you'd like someone to be on an alternative host, so say you can't be there or you might not be there, you're not sure, you can set someone else up to come into your meeting and run it for you so they can log in and run the meeting. So go ahead and click Save. Now this page has all the information I need to help someone join my meeting. If the person joins on a cell phone or a tablet or an iPad, they're going to download the app from their app store and then enter a code. If they're coming in via computer, they'll use a URL. Over here you have an invitation. If you click that, you see tons of information that they really don't even need. So it may be easy for you to copy the meeting invitation and then delete out all of this extra stuff. But really, what they really need is the topic, the time it's going to happen, and the join information right here. And that I can also get on this page. So you could do a quick cut and paste here as well, whatever you prefer. If I go back to my meetings, I should see all these recurrences, and I do. There's also a place for me to start the meeting from this page, or I can start it from by clicking this link and then clicking the Start Meeting here. Okay, your old meetings will be listed here so you can keep track of every meeting you've ever held. Personal meeting room is your ad hoc meeting room. No scheduling required. It's just, oh, a student called you or messaged you and they're having a lot of trouble finding an assignment on Blackboard. And so you just say, hey, I'm going to send you my Zoom information. Jump in a Zoom with me. I'll show you exactly where it is. So here's the meeting ID. Here is your join link. I have an alternative host set up in case I can't make it. Again, here's your invitation. Now here's the tip I promised you for the basic users. If you're running a meeting on your basic account where it shuts everyone off after 40 minutes, if you schedule that after the shut off, you're going to have to schedule another meeting really quickly because each scheduled meeting comes with its own unique URL and join code. Let me go back and show you that. Make sure we get that right. So over here on these meetings, if you notice going all the way down, all the meeting IDs are exactly the same for my recurring meetings, but it's different than the meeting ID for my Zoom training. That's because these are two separate events that are happening. This is a recurring event. This is a single event. This one has the same URL and the same meeting ID. This one has a totally different one. But in my personal meeting room, that meeting ID and the join URL are always the same. So if you're running a meeting on your basic account, you might want to send this link and this meeting ID because it'll help them get right back in. And at the beginning of the meeting, you can say, hey folks, we've got 40 minutes. If it looks like we're going to need more time, we'll just everybody log out after 35 minutes and we'll log right back into the same link. That way you won't have to set up a new meeting. They won't be looking for new join information. They can just hop right back in. Looking up on the previous meetings tab, you'll see the meetings that you've held in the past and your meeting IDs there. Your meeting IDs, but then also your meeting information is in the topic. You can delete those off if the list gets too long. You don't even have to keep them. And that's a quick run through on scheduling meetings. Let us know if we can help you at all with your meeting schedules or sharing information for your users to join your meetings. Contact us at helpdesk@csupueblo.edu.